Greetings, world. We are anonymous. The world is a mess. Humanity has lost its way. We are divided. We are killing each other. And hatred runs rampant among the population. We have been dumbed down by the educational system. We have been brainwashed by the values promoted by corporations. And now, we have become totally disoriented. We don't know who we are. We do not understand those who share the world with us. And as a result, we spend our lives hating, criticizing, and fighting each other. Our biased and distorted view of the world, promoted by globalist elites, has turned us into stupid, irrational, and primitive creatures. When we are born, we are all one. We are all a consciousness perceiving the world through our five senses. We don't judge those around us. We don't have prejudices. We trust each other, and we are not divided. However, as we grow older, the society created by the globalist elites constantly implants in our minds prejudices, ideologies, and aspirations that turn us against each other. All the relevant knowledge left by previous generations, which would allow us to see the truth and become enlightened beings, is deliberately removed from our education system. As a result, we have a society full of disoriented human beings with a deformed view of reality, incapable of understanding who they are, and unable to realize that we are all different manifestations of the same being. We are all one. We are all the same consciousness, trapped within a human body. We are the same being, and we all have the same basic needs. However, the ideologies, values, prejudices, and aspirations that this corrupted society has implanted in us prevent us from seeing this truth. And instead of sharing this world in peace, we spend our lives fighting one another. So please, dear sisters and brothers, be careful with the ideological beliefs that society implants in your mind, because these man-made ideologies are only mental distortions that deform your view of the world. Please, get rid of nationalism. Get rid of religious beliefs that tell you to hate other human beings. Get rid of any belief that makes you see others as different or inferior. If you judge others according to their traditions or the place where they were born, it means you've already been brainwashed by this society and the propaganda that has bombarded your mind since birth. Wake up, people. How many more wars do we need to wage before we realize we are all one? How many more children do we need to kill before we open our eyes? Our ancestors killed each other over ridiculous ideologies, the fruit of their ignorance. And our descendants will think the same about us. Please, dear sisters and brothers, it's time to let go of all these stupid beliefs. Turn off the TV. Don't let the elites who control the mainstream media infect your mind with lies and distortions that make you hate other human beings. Wake up. Become an enlightened being. Reprogram yourself. Clean your mind of all these stupid beliefs. And above all, do not hate. Not even hostile human beings. Understand this. Those who wish you harm are simply victims of a corrupted society. They were born with a free mind, like all of us, but their minds have been brainwashed by the backward societies they grew up in. So please, do not hate someone for wicked behavior. Do not detest them. See them for what they are, poor human beings with a distorted view of the world, infected by toxic ideologies. So again, get rid of nationalism, get rid of ideologies that make you look down on other human beings, and above all, do not hate. Be compassionate. Understand that terrorists, racists, and haters are just human beings who, unlike you, have had the bad luck of having their minds corrupted. So please, spread love. Dedicate part of your life to creating a better world. Be the change and help wake up those who are still asleep. Violence in America has become the language of a broken society. We are living in a country where fear is currency and blood is profit. Every day, in every city, violence spills into the streets, not because we are born violent, but because we have been conditioned to accept it as normal. Children grow up watching mass shootings on the news, and politicians offer thoughts and prayers, but never real change. Why? Because the system does not serve the people, it serves power. And violence, chaos, division, these keep power intact. We are told to fear each other, to arm ourselves, to see our neighbors as threats instead of allies. But the truth is, the real threat is the system that thrives on keeping us afraid. America is not failing. It is functioning exactly as it was designed to. A machine that turns inequality into anger, desperation into crime, and pain into profit. Private prisons, police brutality, mass shootings, domestic terrorism, gang violence, suicide. What do they all have in common? They are symptoms of a sick society, and no one in power wants to cure it. They blame mental health, but won't fund mental health care. They blame gangs, but ignore the poverty that breeds them. They blame the people, but it's the system that creates the conditions for violence. We are not each other's enemies. We are victims of the same rigged game. White, black, brown, poor, working class. We are all being played. So what do? We wake up. We speak out. We organize. We reject the politics of hate and fear. We turn off the noise and start listening to each other. Violence will not stop until justice begins. And justice will not begin until the people demand it, loudly, relentlessly, fearlessly.